What does Gogozing Migration do?
So Gogozing Migration is an independent Australian migration agency that helps people live, study, work and migrate to Australia. Our business helps individuals, families and businesses with any migration matters that they need for Australia. Our business's motto is helping you achieve your Australian dream.
What is the work culture like at Gogozing Migration?
So the work culture at Gogozing is diverse and inclusive. We like to promote a multicultural environment with people from all different types of backgrounds working together for a common goal. Because a diverse workforce allows for flexibility and opportunities from different points of view, and learning from different points of view and culture allows for the business to progress in a multicultural way. I believe in a fair go for everyone, and I want to set up a culture at Gogozing that if you have a go, then you will get success at this company.
What do you look for in potential hires? How would you describe your ideal candidate?
Okay, so at Gogozing, our potential hirees need to possess a number of soft skills along with specific hard skills. What do I mean by soft skills? I mean having the ability to have cross-cultural communication skills, the ability to solve problems, to work independent, and also to be intuitive in certain situations. So some of the hard skills that we need here at Gogozing Migration are things like legal research and ability to write business documents and language ability. But saying that, I believe that these skills can be trained and learned over time. But what kind of ideal candidate we want is someone who has a can-do attitude, someone who is adaptable and unfazed by unfamiliar situations, someone who is willing to go that extra mile and not think about this job as just a paycheck or a means to an end.
What kind of unique perks or benefits can you offer employees?
A benefit of working with Gogozing is that because we are working across different countries, having offices in Australia, Korea and the Philippines, that you get to work with a range of diverse different people and learn about different countries and skill sets from those diverse people that you're working with. So I guess here at Gogozing we sort of focus on providing a lot of intrinsic value to motivate people with who work at Gogozing. So I guess that those are the perks and benefits of working with us.
Planning on expanding your company? If so, where to?
With the business going into its post-COVID economic recovery, we believe that migration is going to be an important factor in this recovery. So Gogozing at the moment is concentrated in Korea and the Philippine market. However, we see opportunities in other markets in the region. As these countries with growing middle classes, and that presents opportunities for business and migration to Australia. I do see opportunities in other markets like the UK with Brexit, and the US where more young people are becoming globalized and are looking for opportunities abroad in other countries like Australia.
Why did you make your office in Korea?
Okay, so my story is that I've been living in Korea on and off for the last 15 years. I believe that Korea has a very dynamic market and endless opportunities for people who want to do business here. I don't know if you know that actually in Australia there are around about 200,000 Koreans or Korean descent living in Australia. We also have a good working holiday visa program where there's no quotas to the amount of Koreans and Australians going across our borders, and a lot of them who like the Australian lifestyle or like living in Australia will eventually migrate to Australia. So I believe that having an office in Korea is a good way to help those people who are thinking about going to Australia, but also I can play my part to promote the Australian-Korean bilateral relationship.
How do the Korean and Australian business markets differ? What are some similarities?
So just some things from the Australian side, that Australians, when they do business, they're very logical and facts orientated, and they are very sort of results driven. Where in Korea, where business is not about the result, it's about the journey, because Korean business is more seen as a long-term thing than a sort of a quick buck. A lot of Australians and Koreans also do business over food and drink. We like to socialize. We have that idea of work hard, play hard sort of attitude, and we want to keep things fun.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is Benji Mitchell. I'm a rising senior at USC studying public policy, and I'm here in Seoul interning for Gogozing.
I'm Aiden McIntyre. I'm a student at the University of Southern California. I study economics, and I'm currently here in Seoul on an internship program.
What is it like to intern at Gogozing?
It's a really fun experience. It's a lot of interesting work, legal research, document review, things that actually really help people try to migrate and work and study in Australia, and it's just not anything I would have expected to be doing, but it's interesting and helpful, powerful work.
Can you describe a typical day in the office?
Sure. We start out usually just having a quick chat about what's going on as far as the cases go, as well as sort of what's going on with any new developments in visa law, or for example today the Australian census was released, so we talked a little bit about that just so that we can all be on the same page with what's going on. And then we might do some legal research, we might write some articles, go to lunch as a group, before ending out maybe attending a client meeting or networking event. Like I said, every day looks different, but those are just some examples of what a typical day might look like at Gogozing.
How would you describe your managing director?
Eddie is highly knowledgeable on visa laws. He knows pretty much everything about every subclass of visa that exists in Australia, and if he doesn't know, he knows how to quickly find the information. He's been here in Korea for I think 15 years, so he knows Korean super well, he knows how to handle his business super well, he knows how to grow his business super well, and he's just super knowledgeable on the topics that we cover in our work.
Eddie's a nice guy. He's very busy all the time. He juggles a lot of things, and he's definitely got a lot going on, but he's always willing to make time to answer questions and explain what he does, and he really wants to teach and mentor, which is really nice because he kind of respects us as individuals and not just as employees.